Now, I know the title seems crazy, but here's the thing about me. I don't care about homeless people. And I know a lot of people are going to be like that one sound effect. They're going to be shocked and so surprised. But when you look at most people's behavior, it actually reflects that same sentiment. When you actually look out into the world, most people don't care about homeless people. But they would never say that out loud, right? Because it's morally wrong to actually say that. So because I'm the one person who's going to say it out loud, I'm going to get branded as the villain, as the bad person. Like a lot of people say they care about others, but they don't really show that through their actions. Lying about it is not going to make it any better. Like take for example, I live in a lower income area, but the area I drive to for work is pretty high income. And there's one street where you occasionally see some homeless people posted in like the median of the road in the middle. You see that in my area and the place I work at. And when they are there, I actively avoid that. Instead of going to that traffic light, I will continue to go straight and take like a back road. No matter which direction you're traveling, there's a traffic light, which I take 90% of the time. But whenever there's a homeless person there, I know exactly what road to take to avoid it. And I always do that when I see them. Occasionally see some people do that where they have their turning signal on, where they're about to go down that road to the traffic light, but then they look and then they turn the other way, right? Because they noticed the homeless person. And a lot of people are going to pretend like they don't do that. Like if you look at the world right now and how many homeless people there are and how many people are struggling, there are so many people who are doing well. And yet there are still so many people who are suffering, and their suffering can be easily made better by the people who have an abundance. But those who have an abundance still do not help. But they're never going to say out loud, I don't care about homeless people. And you're going to hear a lot of people get on their soapbox and preach about morals and ethics. And conveniently, it's like almost always people who don't have enough money who say that if they were rich, they would use it to help as many people as they can. Like they would do their best to like end world hunger and stuff like that. But it's like there are so many people out there who have an unimaginable abundance, and they're not doing that. And you think you're so much morally better, but it's only imaginary. You see, and if that really is the case, you should be trying to make as much money as possible. But that's another weird conundrum where society thinks you're bad if you're trying to make as much money as possible. Now, that's what I'm trying to do. But I, of course, like I said, don't care about homeless people. So I'm doing it for my own benefit and to improve my life. But for the people who say they would do everything to help others if they had like infinite money, if they didn't have to worry about money, they should be trying to make as much money as possible. But the thing is, no matter how good you are right now, it doesn't matter if you can't actually physically help homeless people right now because you don't have an abundance of money. The thing about homeless people is that they need food right now. Like people around the world need help right now. And if you can't provide it to them, like if I go to like a super poor country and I say, hey, there's this one person from like a first world country, or there's millions of people from a first world country who proclaim that they're such good people. They all say they would love to help you. They can't right now, and they're in a much better situation than you. But I just wanted to come over here to let you guys in this poor country know there's tons of Americans who said they would help you. So, if I tell them that, is that going to make the situation any better for knowing that? No. But it's just you saying that so you can seem like a good person. So it's just like lip service. So I don't care about homeless people, and a lot of people who have a problem with that, ironically, they've never donated. They've never went out of the way to help. They don't even hold the door open for people. They don't go out of their way to show immense kindness. So why do you think you would do that when you become rich, when you don't even do that with your normal amount of money?